altcoin season. We had another major confirmation that it is getting serious out there, guys. I know we had our flash crash this week, which was pretty crazy, to be honest. A lot of major altcoins came back down to test major areas of price support. Nothing too out of the ordinary, nothing too crazy, leverage washed out. Now we can start grinding higher once again. I want to share the key signals that I'm watching with you right now and some charts of a few altcoins that are a great example of what is coming very soon to a market near you. Have a look at this right here. This is the Bitcoin dominance chart. Now, this is the major confirmation signal that I have been keeping an eye on. Of course, the Bitcoin dominance has been steadily on the rise since basically the bottom of the bear market. The FTX collapse happened right around here. So we only had a slightly lower Bitcoin dominance here in September 22. Ever since then, it has been grinding nonstop higher, reaching its peak back here mid-November as the price was rallying like mad. Now, since then, we have been looking for week after week of falling Bitcoin dominance. We're down already from 61.5%, hitting a low of 54.5% the other day, currently around 56.5% on the Bitcoin dominance chart here. Now, what's interesting is zooming in, looking at these candles here. 3 big fat red weekly candles on the way down. This weekly candle here, not closed yet, of course, but look at that big wick up when, of course, the flash crash happened for altcoins. The dynamic changed quickly in their favor because Bitcoin had already had its leverage wash out 3 or 4 days beforehand. Then altcoins got washed out. So that's kind of what the big wick's from. But you can see that big wick up and then smashed right back down because the majority of market participants understand that right now, as much as we all love Bitcoin, I'm a big Bitcoin fan, do not get me wrong, you probably already figured that out. As much as we all love Bitcoin, Bitcoin's not where the big money is going to be made for the next 3 to 6 months. It's going to be in altcoins, okay? And as we discussed at length before, the altcoin seasons, they are short, volatile, and highly profitable if you play them right. And we're now entering such a season where Bitcoin dominance will continue probably trending down. This move back up, failure to maintain that momentum up, basically immediately erased that bounce back up, really just being a confirmation of the break of the uptrend that it had been in for such a long time. So when altcoins really start moving over the next few weeks, and I've got a few more charts here supporting that thesis, you're going to have 3 to 6 months to make as much money as you can in that time during crypto. Prices should go pretty crazy, we hope, of course, unless something breaks in crypto. Well, it doesn't happen, but for all intents and purposes, we're heading towards a pretty crazy time right now. CoinVo shared this. Altcoin season is here. Bitcoin dominance, 1,050 days. The Bitcoin dominance. Gosh, it's insane how the cycles can just rhyme sometimes, isn't it? Look at that. So this back in 2017, we had 357 days of losing Bitcoin dominance before, of course, the bottom of the bear market hits. Bitcoin starts to dominate once again. 2021, 371 days of Bitcoin dominance falling. Crazy. 1,050 days, again, uptrend here. Now, of course, subjective where you draw that from, and it's not perfect, obviously, but it gives you the general idea of how these periods play out. You have 3 years where altcoins do crap all, and then a year where altcoins make all the big money, baby. Hey, real quick, if you're a cryptocurrency trader, you got yourself an account over on BitUnix. Guys, they are doing a crazy, crazy promotion right now. So here's the deal. If you deposit $1,000, for example, you're going to get 20% back. That's $200. That's insane. Okay, it's a huge deposit rebate bonus. Plus, they have crazy, crazy trading volume bonuses right now up to 100 million Pepe coins, which is just nuts. Of course, Pepe being one of the best memes in crypto, so that's fun. And BitUnix is a no KYC exchange, meaning you can come over here and enjoy your privacy while trading. No KYC, no VPN. Just come, trade, deposit your crypto, enjoy yourself, have a good time. Top futures markets, deep liquidity, great spot altcoin markets, and insane deals going on right now. This is a limited time deal, by the way, so link down below in the description where you can learn more. So let's look at the total 3. Total 3 is the market cap of all crypto coins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Look at this. So currently, MACD is a little bit down. I got more to say on that in a second. But you can see the big sell-off here, right, in the last few days. That was the flash crash, grinding higher now. Now, what's insane, and I have to share this with you, the total, look at this. This is just so nuts. The total 3 came up and literally retested the previous highs, actually put in a slightly new one and then got rejected very, very hard. So we basically just had this tiny little breakout to new highs for the total market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, before being smashed right back down. Boom. Boom. Very, very hard move back down, now grinding back up. Only a matter of time before we crack back over 1.15 trillion and altcoins take off in a very serious way. Now, currently, as you see, MACD is trending down a little bit, making you think, oh gosh, we lost momentum, must all be over. Let me just come back here a little bit to a simpler time, 2020. Now you can see during this time, we had multiple situations, probably most instructive to start from over here actually. This is February 21, right? So we had huge run up right here. Total 3 takes a big hit, boom, and then grinds dramatically higher in April. Takes another hit, boom. And then in April, grinds up for the final market top. So we had multiple flip overs there on the MACD for the total 3. So something to keep in mind. Now, what's probably more instructive here is the weekly MACD. The weekly can give a very, very stronger picture of what's going on. You can see back here in November 2020, we had the initial bull cross, and that ran from November all the way until May 31st when we had our inevitable bear cross, okay? That's crazy. That's 6 months straight of insane price market action there. Now, this one had our bull cross back in October, right? So if we were to say it's going to last for a similar amount of time this time, then look for like a March top for altcoins. Potentially. But right now, most important thing, that total MACD weekly is in a nice strong uptrend. The weekly looks very nice. If you look at this on the weekly, that's the flash crash right there. It just looks like, oh, a little blip down, retest this, whatever, blam, smashing back up. Weekly MACD showing momentum still strong, and the weekly is what's going to give you a much clearer picture of where this whole train is going right now, okay? Alt season just getting started, says Sensei. Look at this. Alt season 2016, breakout, blam. 2020, 21, breakout, blam. Right now, we are just on the cusp of a breakout, okay? The time to position yourself is definitely running short at this point. Truly, okay? Check this out. When the breakout happens, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be violent. It's going to move very, very fast, as it traditionally has. Maybe this time's different, okay. Past performance not equated to future performance, but from the looks of it here, when we move on this, it's going to move really hard and things are real crazy for a few months. And then you'll either sell or all your profits will disappear in the wind like tears in the rain. Okay, have a look at this. This is the total market cap, so the others, the total market cap excluding the top 10 coins. Now, this didn't quite retake its previous high because we've seen a lot of the money being made actually in the top 10 coins, like XRP, for example, recently having a big run. So the others, so these are the smaller cap altcoins, right? You got to remember the 85-90% of the total market cap of crypto is just in those top 10 coins. The rest of these coins, we've got, what, $400 billion or whatever. It's crazy. The rest of these coins are where you're going to make most of your money. Because this thing's going to surge like crazy. It'll go from the current $400 billion up to $1.5, $1.6 trillion at the top. So we're going to add another $1 trillion to the rest of the altcoins, the others, during the next major run up here in altcoins, which is coming. It's brewing. We're a lot closer to it happening than it not happening. When we broke last time, we had a 300% rally before things finally peaked out. Maybe it's not so crazy this time. Maybe it is. But when that breakout of that line here, the orange line right here comes, we're moving in that direction. Altcoin dominance falling, total 3 looking good. And you look at a lot of altcoins, and a lot of altcoins are just looking primed right now. It's actually pretty nuts. Look at this. This is near. This is near. So near this point right here, the $6 line, that has been critical price support for ages, or resistance, right? The resistance here, support, 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 support again. Resistance kind of fake out here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, support here. And again, what happened? Support again here on the flash crash the other day. So near pulled back to $6 from its recent high of around $8.25 or whatever. Smashed back down, currently coming back up to retest the downtrend line right here. So technically looking pretty good, right? Major retest of the critical breakout area, which is the $6 zone. Came back down for retest. Now it's trying to break out of the sloping downtrend line right here. When it does, get ready for a big move. Look at AVAX, another very interesting example. Avalanche, multi-year downtrend from the previous highs of 150 bucks. Currently, on the weekly, this thing is breaking out. Even the flash crash has been almost completely recovered at this point. We dropped all the way down to 40 bucks. It's back up over 50 right now. Okay? There can still be chaos. There can still be pain. There can still be all kinds of crazy shit happening in the markets for the next few months. Okay? There's going to be flash crashes. There's going to be things going all over the place. It'll be nuts. All right? But look at this chart. That's a potentially explosive chart waiting for a big move to start happening here on AVAX. So bullish on AVAX, as you guys have known for quite a long time. Solana already had a big, beautiful, strong move. Came up, hit a new high. Currently at a small downtrend on the daily. Now that's not a big deal though, because that's just Solana consolidating, distributing a little bit, and getting ready for the next big move up. Right? Different coins move at different times. XRP is in a similar situation right now. Had a big move up, consolidating a bit. As soon as the MACD flips back bullish on Solana here, I'd expect that it starts making its next major move higher and starts putting in new highs. Okay? So a lot of charts are looking very explosive right now. These are generally not charts that look like they've topped. They're generally not charts that have had blow-off tops. They're not charts that, for the most part, have even hit new highs. A lot of charts are in the waiting room, ready to get on the rocket ship, in my opinion. And a lot of the other charts support that, whether it be Bitcoin dominance, total 3, the others. You see everything kind of trending in one direction right now for altcoins, and that could still be derailed. There's a lot of things going to happen. Global macro could fuck us in the end. Who knows, okay? But that's what I'm seeing right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you back in the next one. Peace.